Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this neutral eyes or natural eyes with bold lips. As usual, we're going to use the NC30 MAC concealer just to prime our eyes, and I'm going to use the same concealer just under my brow to kind of carve it out. Then I'm using the Sonia Kashuk palette and that pale pink color in the corner. I'm going to put that all over my lid. And then I'm taking that very natural color as a transition shade. So that one on the crease, and then right under, slightly under that, I'm going to use a darker color. Again, just on the crease as well, and I'm going to blend that in using a little bit darker and with a pointer brush, and I'm just going to put that just right along the crease and not blend it out so much. Then back to this very white color, I would say, use it as my brow highlight, and that kind of gives it a very open bright eye. Spraying my brush with setting spray and using that pale pink, I'm going to put that right on my lid. By spraying the brush, that gives the shadow more pigment and it just looks much brighter. Doing my liner, just a liquid liner from Maybelline, I believe it's waterproof. And I just use my eye as guide and then just flick it out, so it gives it a nice cat eye effect. Mascara, Rimmel London, waterproof again, but you can use any mascara you have. And I'm gonna do falsies. You don't have to, but for falsies I'm using the Ardell Wispies and it's already on. I'm doing foundation now, and that is Barcelona by NARS, and I'm using the beauty blender to blend it in, and I highly recommend the beauty blender. It's a great investment. I think it's $25 and it just gives a very nice airbrush finish to the foundation. And normally I bring down the foundation to my neck as well, so then the neck and the face are the same color and they look even. I'm gonna do concealer. For the concealer I use two colors. I use NC42 and NC30. I'm just a bit in between color. It is Pro Long Concealer by MAC and it is a wonderful concealer. It really does help with creasing. I used to have trouble with my under eye area. I used to crease a lot, and honestly this is the best concealer I've found this far, and I've tried a lot of different ones. Again, I'm just using the beauty blender, and I start from actually the corner, which actually does have the most pigment, and then I bring it out all the way to my temple, just like a triangle shape, and what that does is conceal and highlight at the same time. It looks a bit light right now, but at the end it will really come together nicely. Blend. I'll do the same thing with the other eye, and for setting I use Benai banana powder, and I use the e.l.f. concealer brush to set it, and what that does is it locks into concealer and it just will not budge or move, and it is wonderful for creasing as well, so that just can make sure that there's no creasing and there's no movement of the concealer. Then I'm using a Rimmel London pencil in a nude color in my waterline. And I normally do this, especially the days that I look really tired, just because it gives you a very awake and fresh look. And then waterproof Shiseido mascara on my lower lashes. bronzer, I'm just gonna lightly warm up my face. Not a whole lot of contouring, but just to get a little bit of bronzing in, just using it on my cheek and my jawline, my forehead, and then bring it down to my neck. Then I'm gonna contour my nose a little teeny tiny bit. So using that little brush that I used earlier, that gives it a little bit of a contour. So I use that just for definition. Using blush, I'm using, I believe, Chanel. And then for highlight, I'm using Betty Luminizer by The Balm, which I love so much. Using it on the highest point of my face. So my nose, my cupid's bow, and top of my cheeks and the corner of my eyes as well. Then I'm using this very bright lip liner. It's called Fuchsia and it is by Revlon. Just outlining my lips. I'm gonna fill it in and then put lipstick on, and that really makes the lipstick last all night. And then for lipstick, I am using Revlon. Oh, sorry, no, I'm using Rimmel London in a shade 038. It is very pink and bright, and I thought it would be a nice, just a nice look. Actually, I was on vacation. I went to Cuba, and I love wearing bright colors and just more natural eyes on vacations. I actually have also some pictures to show you the finished product. And also another thing that I did, which I don't have there, was spraying Scandinavia finishing spray, and that is just wonderful and it lasts all day, all night, and I highly recommend it as well. And this is the finished look and my awkward posing and some pictures to finish it off. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave it down below.